Hi there, I'm Mr. Christopher, and the Battle for Azeroth Prepatch has arrived in World of Warcraft. Unfortunately, it's not quite everything it's cracked up to be, and there's a few reasons why. The first is there's not enough content to keep everybody happy. We've been spoiled in the past by prepatches like the Wrath of the Lich King zombie event, and most recently, the Legion prepatch, in which everyone got to level up as many alts as they wanted in pretty much no time. So when we came into this prepatch, found only basically 1/3 of the content available to us at one time, and then 4 world quests, it just didn't feel like enough to do, and it isn't really enough to do. At the same time, if they had released all of the content that's going to be available for the prepatch at once, we'd still have the same complaints. There's not enough to do, there's only a couple hours worth of content and then some world quests, woohoo. So it really doesn't matter that they're slowly releasing the content, in my opinion. The other major issue is the leveling problems. During this item and stat squish, Blizzard's managed to make a few errors, to say the least. People are reporting problems with mobs being too strong, it taking too long to kill them. I've heard of it taking 17 frostbolts to kill a single mob of the same level, and it's just not fun to play at that speed. In addition to this, the experience that you're gaining, the leveling process itself is taking way too long, but the good news is it's not on purpose. Blizzard is working to fix these issues. The problem is they're not exactly sure what caused them in the first place. In a recent blue post on the forums, the devs have said that they are prioritizing the leveling experience. They stated that originally in 7.3.5 they wanted to move away from mobs dying too quickly, and those controversial changes took some time to get used to, but they truly believe that that's as far as they wanted to go, that everything was in a good place. They had no desire or intent to continue moving in that direction. Nothing about the prepatch was deliberately intended to make combat take longer than it did previously. The problem they're having is they don't really know what the source of the problem is. They don't know why everything's taking longer, they don't know what kind of calculation they missed when they were doing the stat squish that's causing such a problem for us while we're leveling, especially in the level 60 to 80 bracket. This is why they're asking us, the player base, to submit bug reports and let them know what mobs they're having problems with so they can gather as much data as they can, as quickly as they can, so they can come up with a solution, find the real problem instead of trying to band-aid fix every little thing that they find. They're going to have to do item squishes in the future, so they want to make sure they get everything right this time so they can take that technology and that knowledge forward into the next one and the one after that, and however many more stat and item squishes, and maybe even level squishes, we end up going through in the future. No matter what the problem is, they have said that the current state is not the game experience they intended, and it's something they're going to fix. So we can rest easy that Blizzard is going to work on this, they're going to fix it, and everything's going to be back the way it was in 7.3.5 from the point of view of how long it takes to kill things and how long it takes to level up. Until they do that, admittedly, World of Warcraft has kind of lost its draw to play for long periods of time. There's not as much to do that feels meaningful. So what should you do if you really want to play World of Warcraft, but you're stuck in this limbo that is this prepatch so far? Well, first off, the Darkshore World Quests drop item level 210 gear for any characters that do them. There's 4 world quests per day. You can get a few bits of gear for your main or your alts to give them a little bit of an advantage going into the next expansion. You could also work on clearing out your character's bags and your bank to make sure you're ready for professions and gathering as much stuff as you can. You gotta make room for all the stuff you need to scrap so you can get all those advantages in Battle for Azeroth. You could adjust your UI, maybe set up a new sort of screen for yourself, get some new weak auras, get everything ready for your class so it can be fancy and it can be personalized. Or maybe you could go grab the Underlight Angler. Work on some collections, pet battles, toys, mounts. There's still a lot of things you can work on that you've probably been putting off all expansion long, so there's still stuff to do. But whatever you decide to do, try to have some fun and don't worry about the situation we're in right now. It's not perfect. Blizzard's made some mistakes, but they're trying to make amends. So let's try to show Blizzard that we, the WoW community, can be good people and we can help them get the game where it's supposed to be. So have what fun you can right now in World of Warcraft. It might not be exactly what you were hoping to do, but there's still a lot you can do, so go enjoy it for what it is. And before you know it, Battle for Azeroth will be here at last. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, hit the like button and consider subscribing for more World of Warcraft content. I try to keep my videos short and to the point, free of filler, so you get the information you need as quickly as you can. Leave a comment with anything you'd like me to discuss in the World of Warcraft. Until next time, this is Mr. Christopher, signing off.